okay, girls who have fat on them, they can get a BBL because a BBL is moving fat from one area to another area, right? From your waist to your butt. If you the back then the girls was getting butt shots. So they would go to, kind of sketchy places and they would get these butt shots, which were fillers that they were getting injected into their butts.
Damn. Holy shit.
So back then you could get it done on cis trunk.
Whoa. Ding, ding, ding. That's why you need a woman's perspective. I ain't know that, did you? Nah.
And I did hair, you know what I mean? So I had a client who was a transgender. She had
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of work done, you know what I mean? So she talked about the work and she had butt shots and she had liposuction and she had a job and yeah.
What you gotta say, dog? You gotta say for yourself.
Man, the BBL game. I mean, it
Been out
was,
here. Been out here.
but
Whoa.
who's?
Whoa. Whoa, buddy.
But I guess they
Whoa,
don't call
whoa.
it. They call it B. I mean, so BBL stands for Brazilian, huh? So why don't they go to Brazil? So does that mean that going going to get it in Brazil is the best option? Is that what that means?
I think kind of because it's like their idea. So let's say girls in America was getting boob jobs, he mentioned Pamela Anderson and a lot of other girls, they got their boobs done, right? Let's say the doctors here are really good at that because there's a bunch of
Car-
girls that get their boobs done.
Carmen Electra. Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra. There was other people. I feel like Whitney Houston might have got her boobs. Like she had some nice boobs. Like it was
Not,
people.
not,
They was
not the,
doing that.
not the
They had a lot
queen.
of money.
Not the queen.
But then you come to maybe like Beverly Hills and you get your boobs done. But in Brazil, they may have perfected a way to use fat, from other parts of your body and make a butt out of it. And they coined Brazilian butt lift. But it's all the same. It's all the same concept of you want a butt or you want, you want enhancement.
True. Real shit.
Hey, but imagine someone like, oh, you know how people go to school to be a physician. Imagine be like, oh yeah, my specialist. I'm a BBL physician.
Nigga,
And then
nigga, probably a
they
pervert.
be proud.
Nigga,
Dr.
probably
Curve, that's how he is. He's known for doing booties, and
Dr.
he in
Miami. Dr.
Atlanta.
Miami. Dr.
Dr. Mike.
Miami. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Miami. So, okay.
So do y'all think the BBL trend is going like is going
Up.
up or is going down or is it like just staying flat?
Mm,
Hmm?
I think more women are going to do it. Like it's becoming more accessible. Like they getting it on discount and they could pay on it. Like they're gonna keep getting it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very easy.
And what's the pricing on it? Well, yeah, y'all know what the pricing is.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
It's thousands of dollars. Like, but
Tens.
it's like going to get a headset. If you there's like $100 head earbuds. There's $200, $300 earbuds, but there's $12, $15 ones too.
Real shit. Okay.
So the
Real shit.
girls is going. You can spend anywhere between like 4 and 5 grand, all the way up to 10, 15. But it depends on what you want and where you going. And these girls was putting $500 down and paying on it. Like,
Like a car here.
yes, down payment on their booty or their waist.
I mentioned to the boy Terrence that when I it was like 3 or 4 days I did the driving thing, but when I was in the parking lot waiting for one of the women to come out from the post op, yo, you know how many women was going in and out the joint That shit look like Publix out here. In and out, in and out, in and out. Did it look good? Couple of them, not all of them. I was like, whoa, though. I was like, whoa, whoa. What's that about?
The supermarket for booties.
Yeah, I was out there in Miami. Miami aesthetics.
Oh yeah. See, they
You
do
heard?
them.
You heard
Yeah, I heard of them. They do a lot.
it? It was out there. I was like, oh shit. Even
Yeah, I
like,
mean it's
chick-
like a it's
yeah.
crazy now. Them like they're known for that, and you can just go up there and negotiate a booty. Like,
Whoa, yo, and all the girls that work in there, do they
I
look
mean,
good? Are they average? Or are they what? Nah, they're all bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad. Because I had to go in there and ask them, like, yo, what's up with the medication? Because, they need Percocets. You know that, right? Pain pills and shit.
mhm.
I thought about that one time. I was like, yo, like, I wonder what's that doing to the women that, like the opioid addiction and whatnot.
I think women have a high tolerance for pain. Like we have children and stuff.
So why do they need a purge? Why they asking me like, yo, did you get my medication yet? Did he get it yet? Did you get it yet? I'm like, nah, I don't know nothing about it. Yeah,
Did you get? I would be like, "Where's is my pill?"
yeah. That's for real. They're really on that. They're like, yo, where's that, nigga? Like,
I mean, it probably
I'm like, yo,
hurt.
all right, like, the other lady, she gonna take care of it. I don't get no response. They're so angry, they don't even respond.
All right, another question about the BBL game. Are most it? Oh yeah, the nationality. Is it mostly? Yeah, because you were saying it was mostly one
Spanish,
nationality dominating
100% Spanish,
the
number
BBL.
one.
That's interesting. You know.
Yeah, why is that?
Why? What about the Asian? What about the Asians? What about the blacks? What
Nah,
about
I'm gonna say it like
very little.
the whites?
okay, I got something to say about that. I'll say this: white women have always done plastic surgery. That's I would say they are the goats when it comes to that, right?
Yeah.
Then you have Spanish women who, period, and this is like Latinx women, not just Latinas that live in America. We're talking about like across the entire diaspora. It's a part of the culture to spend a lot of money on how you look. So that
Yes.
would include plastic surgery, extensive beauty regimens and things like that, because it's a huge part of their culture to look good, to have the whole thing going on. So like I remember seeing the documentary back in the day with Jessica Simpson, how she went to like Brazil, I want to say, and it was like the women spent over 50% of their income on just beauty. If I did that, I would be homeless.
Man,
Yeah, one girl I picked up, she said, my husband paid for it. My husband paid for it. It's like 10 grand for the whole shit.
Right.
and is it just like, is it one session that you just go in and do, or is it multiple sessions? You go
Multiple.
Yeah,
about how many?
multiple. I mean, if you wanted to look good, think about like Cardi B. She's been real open about it. How she just didn't like the work she got done, so she had to
Oh,
keep going back.
where she go to get it? You know?
Mostly in the Dominican Republic, but she said she tried to do like some people out in LA and things like that, and she just didn't like it. And she
So
had a lot of work done, I guess, overall, because she had to go fix things. Like, okay, this ain't good, so can you do this? Fix this. She had her nose done a couple times because the first time it didn't go right.
she got pretty much everything done almost like.
Cardi got
What she didn't get done.
she got
Yeah, that's a
boobs,
better question.
she got lipo, she got butt shots. She's the type of girl who can't get a BBL because she don't have fat on her. And I'm trying to explain it to some people, but they don't really get the difference.
Oh, that's another part of the BBL again. You got
Oh,
to have a certain amount of
Fat.
fat
yeah.
on you, huh?
But you still,
Wow.
in order to get surgery, you got to have a certain BMI. So you got to be on the heavier side, but not too heavy to get
Oh, you
this.
Body
got to be
body
like,
mass index. Body mass index.
So it's not even a lot of people that qualify to get the BBL. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
a lot of them are getting shots. A lot of them
What?
are getting just
so
lipo
You
and their
have to
booty look bigger.
qualify. You have to
so skinny
qualify.
skinnier girls don't really get it, or do you still see them getting it too, even though they
Not a
might not
lot.
qualify?
If they gonna qualify, basically, they don't have no body fat to put in their butt, so they have to get butt shots.
So that's what Cardi did pretty much. Yeah.
And that girl Jada Chavez, you know, the one who got the baby with got a son with little baby,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She did though.
but she has butt shots. You know what I mean? Not a BBL, and like a lot of some of the girls they have butt shots, and that's why they butt look little weird.
All right. So what about all right? So Nicki Minaj compared to Cardi. Of course, Nicki Minaj would qualify more so than Cardi, right?
No,
That
because they both slim women. They don't have body fat, so they both
Ni-
would have got butt shots. And then think about how long ago they got that stuff done. Like
it was, but yeah, this it was before BBLs was even a thing, right?
before
Yo,
it's popular.
both
Yeah.
both of them. That shit look terrible though. I ain't gonna lie. I
It's
don't
too much.
like that shit on either of them.
Because you adding these fillers to your butt, and then your butt is also naturally growing. Like it just looks weird.
It looks weird. Exactly. It looks weird. Okay.
And then to get it to
Weird.
look right, you need to probably go back and fix this side, and then go back and after you sit on it and do this side.
Oh yeah. So the thing about sitting on it, you can't really sit on it after you can't really sit on it
No,
after
like
you get it.
until it's healed, and it take a long time to heal. Like I have friends who've gotten it done. So me being very concerned for them, like I was there to help them, and I really see like it'll take a very long time for that to heal the way that they're left after these surgeries. Plus, they can't really afford. A lot of these girls is cutting corners and doing this at a discount. They can't afford to like go to these nice recovery houses and have the transportation and have everything that you really need so you can heal properly. Because that's a big part of it too. No wonder you look bad. You ain't heal right.
So
Exactly. Facts.
is there a certain age range that's getting in more than others, or do y'all think it's like
Nah.
pretty even across 20s, 30s, even 40s?
It used to
40s ain't getting it,
young
right?
women didn't do that, but now young women do it.
Yeah. I picked the one that was she had to be in the 50s. 50s.
Yeah,
No, not only did she have the BBL, she had some like face shit done. Where her shit
yeah.
was like she had to wear a wrap around the shit, like a wrap.
Got chin done. She has like they get liposuction on their chin.
You understand though? Like that shit real out here. That shit real, nigga. Holy shit. I couldn't I was like I felt so bad for her because she was older. And fucking around with my uncle. He the one that put me on this shit. He's like, yo, he's like bumble clock, ting day, ting day. Uh I don't think no women should have no BBL after you 50. I'm like, yo, the bitch is clearly like 50 years old at least.
I had two neighbors that was like close to 50, and they both had they had it done. So
Yeah.
two, not one but two in the same
Percocet.
building.
Molly Percocet. That pain ain't nothing nice.
And
Yo, blood.
I noticed the one lady that's my neighbor because she was sitting in her car funny. You know what I mean? Turned over. How the girls travel, they can't sit on their butt.
Nah, you can't sit. Like I was driving the Ford Edge, my rental. I had to lay the seats down. comforter on a comforter, lay a comforter down, and then put the yeah, all that blood. I was like, yo,
Oof.
I felt bad for that. I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad for that. My damn, like you really don't believe in yourself that much. That was the thought that went through my mind. I understand there's more reasoning to it, but that was the first thought that went through my mind. I'm like, damn, nigga, like you're not. I'm not good enough. I'm not. Shit,
Would you say most of them that have tattoos or don't that get the BBLs?
nah, not that scene, but I'm sure maybe yeah, especially in Atlanta. Jordan could tell you about that.
Wait, do you mean like they covered a scar with a tattoo?
Oh no, I'm saying do they already have like tattoos
Like they have a pain
like that?
tolerance.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I
or it's like you
mean,
you see some get it that don't even got tattoos too.
yeah, women with no tattoos, women that you would never think get work done. Like a lot of wives do it. A lot of wives. Like, because you really need to have
But do you
expendable
think so? You think that
income.
you said you said why? So you think they getting their approval from the hubby to do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
hmm I think the men encourage it because the women complain about it and they don't really know. I think as a man, it's kind of hard to relate to. It's like funny and weird. So they probably don't even know how to advise their wives like really good,
Okay,
but they do
so
know to tell her whatever she want.
I
yeah,
ain't gonna,
so
I ain't gonna lie. I had a chick ask me one time. I want to get my boobs done. Should I do it? Uh, Honestly, I was torn. I was like, you know what? I mean, first of all, that they're all right as they are, but you want to, once you start, it's like it is like getting tattoos, dog. Like once you get one, that's all you gonna get. You gonna get tatted up like Wayne them, Wiz Khalifa them.
you said like wait,
You know what I mean?
have it on your
Yeah,
face, have it on your face.
like
All that,
covered in it. I
all
don't
that.
know. I feel like the boob thing, there's a lot of women that have gotten boob jobs, and it's a lot of different types of women that have gotten boob jobs.
What percentage if you had to put a number on it? Only yeah. What percentage would you say have gotten? All right, let's just say
I
just
mean, I'm a
work
hairstylist, and
done. Period.
I run into women like that mainly who will be like, "Yeah, I have my boobs done," but it'll be like one in every 20 ladies. Here I do.
One
Maybe a
time,
little less than that. Maybe a little less than that, but they'll
Okay,
be
so
like,
that's about 5%. Yeah, that's
yeah, like, yeah, I got
yeah.
my
at
boobs did
least, at
back in the day, or
least.
Mhm.
All right,
And it's
once you
typically the
once
women
you get
that
it,
like to look good. Who it's not that run of the mill mom who has three, four kids and don't maybe she doesn't care as much about how she looked because she's more invested in her children. It's typically a lady. It's like maybe
Do you
someone who was a young mom and she doesn't have her kids anymore. And they're grown, or
do you think so? I'm hearing that a lot of women go on like online and IG and see all these IG models and like it makes everybody like more concerned. Most women more concerned about their beauty just by going online and looking at other women.
yeah, for sure. I feel
comparison.
like it started with like mainstream entertainment films. You know what I mean? Imagine when Marilyn Monroe hit the scene, how every woman was like, "Oh my God, I look like crap." Like, and
Mr.
then
President.
you know what I mean? And they fought her all across the White House. And there's just a lot. She's just this epitome of beauty all of a sudden. So then all these other women like, oh my God, so I look terrible if she's because I look nothing like her. So then it just happens like that in culture where something and someone is like a catalyst for like a look change, and we've been through a lot in a short amount of time when it comes to looks. And some
Kardashian,
women are easily influenced.
Kim,
Very.
Kardashian.
Yes. Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
she's like, I mean, you'd be kind of dumb not to take anything that she does and do it because there's some things that she does that's really smart.
For sure.
But there's a lot of things that aren't necessarily there, maybe weren't as healthy, but she's just one person and she didn't expect for every single thing she wears and does to make all these other women run and go do it, you know?
Hmm.
But it's the male gaze, like Marilyn pops out with the blonde hair and she thick and she wear these dresses and she go before the queen with her boobs out and everyone says that's cool and now all these women who've been covering up are like I gotta do that. So then now I don't know, Meg Thee Stallion looks great on stage, almost naked every day, and everybody's like, I gotta try to do that, you know.
But IG pretty much is the main
It's just
website or app
culture.
that's building up this competition, this beauty competition.
It's just culture. It's not just IG
Yeah,
because it's Twitter, it's TikTok,
it's
it's
everything
IG,
online.
Facebook.
Uh,
Yeah, it's all of that. Because that's where everybody gets everything. Back when magazines was it, then you know what I mean? Vanessa Williams posed with her boobs out and it was like, oh my God, take away her crown. She shouldn't be Miss America. But then other women saw that and was like, I'm gonna make sure I look like that all the time. Like Miss America did it. So, magazines was big, you know, before there was internet, and then now it's internet. Cardi B wears claws, and now everybody wears them.
with the long nails.
Yeah,
That shit's scary, man. Imagine that on your dingling. Oh shit! Cut my shit off. What you trying to do? What you trying to do to me right now?
I mean, I just think it's culture, like everything, and that's why you gotta be responsible with what you're putting out because it's gonna influence somebody.
But
Period.
but why would you if you know you're gonna make a lot of money? Why would you care
Right.
about the next person?
That makes sense. I mean, at least it makes sense as to why people aren't more responsible.
Yeah, I understand it. I understand it more
Yeah. Why the
because
girls are like, well, I'm gonna get it done because I need to get this bag. You know,
yeah, that's real.
they're not thinking like, how does this affect the men that are interested in me? They're not thinking that.
That shit crazy. It's crazy. Ain't gonna lie.
There's you there.
Yeah, I'm here.
What you think?
What you
Yeah, I
saying?
mean,
Huh?
the BBL game. I mean, it just the whole. But I do think there is a problem with you know too many people not exercising enough too, like, or not just not just being overweight and not trying to even exercise, like, because it could be way more. That's what a lot of dudes complain about, like, I guess women in other countries, they're more, it's a lot less overweight women or obese, or even
Right.
dudes, or even dudes too, you know what I'm saying?
Just
So
more fit people. Right.
yeah, so I mean, a chick could easily stand out in the, as long as you don't even have to, as long as you have decent, you know look like you could get through a physical or sports physical or something workout. But at the same time, you got dudes that would get with you know BBWs, overweight chicks. We seen it in me Adam saw it in Vegas, right? You remember that? You remember that tall dude? That you remember that tall dude like
I
about
like to
six
forget
five?
that. I like to forget that.
You remember he was all over
Yeah,
one of the biggest chick in the club.
it's sad to see because I mean, but some people like that. Some people are into that. That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah. So
but
I mean, at the same time, it's like if if BBWs can still get it in, why would they put in the effort to
But wait, there's more.
go to the
I think
gym, etc.?
I think healthy girls and athletic girls feel a type of way. Because just imagine they are getting passed up for thick girls. And these girls are thick for whatever reason. You're not putting them through a health test before you pick them over, this balling, this chick who played tennis her whole life. Like, you know what I mean? You don't put them through a physical first. You just straight reject tennis homegirl and you go with this girl who you seen in a banging outfit, and she got a banging, and she has no waist. How about that? Like flat tummy, and you don't care how it got there. I think that's the. I think that's where women started to kind of take control of this whole what looks good thing because it was too confusing coming from men.
What you mean? How did the men? Well, what the men were saying?
Right. Because a man will say, I want a natural woman. I want a woman that's fit. I want a woman that's healthy. I want to be able to like just work out. What I need a lady that can keep up with me physically, right? But then we'll go out and get the girl who has absolutely no waist, but you're not really concerned with how she got that, 20-inch waist. She went and got liposuction. She can't run a mile. Like
So
but that's the one you're gonna pick because the girl who, runs miles every day, she's a human and she eats and she might have a little bit of pudge in the waist.
so with the liposuction, you lose a bunch of weight at one time
Oh
in
yeah.
one day. In one day.
I mean, not in one day. There's like a recovery process, so you're gonna be swollen. But yeah, so when you come home from getting a tummy tuck, you look totally different. They just cut off a whole portion of your fat and then stitched it together. You know what I mean? A tummy tuck is a little different, and a lot of moms get that because you get the extra skin. But like you get cut from hip to hip, and then they take off the extra skin, or you get a liposuction, which is where they go in and suck the fat out with a tube. Either way, you're gonna come back with no waist. What waist? Ooh,
yeah, that shit rough.
what waist?
So,
You know,
cut the whole shit up.
sonobello. You know what I mean? It's like a laser or something. I don't even know what it is, but supposedly it's like the new craze.
Is there any celebrities that you know that got that liposuction? No celebrities that we know have really got that, right?
Oh, they all got liposuction. Kanye
What?
West got liposuction.
Who got it?
Yeah,
Who got it?
Kanye West, they all get liposuction.
Mr.
Oh,
Liposuction
even
is just like
Kanye?
is
Mister.
a quick fix. You know what I mean? Stubborn fat gets sucked right out, and you can,
Yes,
recover in a couple of weeks.
so the boy Drake got that shit too in it. Bandman Kevo,
Right.
Chicago.
Remember when Drake was like always with his shirt off all of a sudden? He never done that.
So
And
what y'all thinking about? Oh yeah, Drake getting uh
Your dog.
getting a kid with a stripper, right? It was a stripper,
Porn,
right?
porn
Oh,
star.
it was a was semi, right?
I was
That's
heartbroken. Can't believe
yeah. You see what she look like?
Yeah, she likes Spanish, right?
Mm.
No, I think she's French. Their
Yeah,
son
shit like
speaks
that.
French. Yeah,
Thick
I
ass
think
bitch.
she's
So
French,
they
like
could
a French
they could
white
run
lady.
But that's interesting. Why out of all the chicks he could have got Prego, he get
It's let up. It's let up one time.
just a
Let
It
up one.
a
makes sense
regular
to
thick
me. I
stripper.
mean, look at his mom. He has a great relationship with his mom. He really, really loves her. I believe she's like a Jewish lady, but he dated a woman that don't wouldn't be too far off from someone like his mom.
Yeah. That's how the
Yeah.
shit go. That's how the shit go. Mothers, fathers, or
So
mother's sons,
do you think Drake
father.
go try to like lock another or get another chick pregnant soon or lock another chick down or
No, I think he's broken forever.
For real.
who's broken
Fuck.
more, him or Kanye? Who's broken more?
Oh, Kanye's gonna have another family, and he's gonna do right this time,
Kanye.
and he's gonna take care of his first family too. And Northwest probably gonna be a huge star,
He
like
ain't been
mega
right.
star.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't been right. That's real.
And I'm not counting him out. I know he got a long way to go, but he young.
But
But
then
I
he
support black men. Let me stop. I support black men.
but they say he hit the kid for a minute, right? When he first got the kid, he kind of hit it slightly.
Drake.
He didn't want social media to know too much when it first popped off.
You talking about Drake, Pusha T?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Pusha T did say
Adam,
something, right? Pusha
Adam,
T did.
tell him my theory because I have a theory on this. Do you remember what I said? That Drake had that baby on Rihanna. This is my theory, is that they didn't want that Rihanna didn't want to like basically end Drake's career by telling that. Like, I think that's why it was hidden.
You talking about the
Oh,
baby? You talking about the kid that Drake has?
oh,
Is
let
His
me ask you
son.
this: Dr- the Drake girl that he got prego, the French chick. Do you think she got BBL or you think she was not had nothing really?
for
She
sure,
look like she got work done. Yeah, she look like
absolutely,
she got
He said,
fucked.
no doubt about it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. She she don't like a typical French lady, I guess.
Ah, they be dressing like damn Muslims, long dresses.
he said long dresses
Uh,
with the headband,
all
But
that.
she's young too. They were
scarf.
young. Like she was young,
She
you
look
know.
thick as man. I'm like, yo, I understand why he. I understand. I understand. You can't let go at a certain point. Like you know what? Yeah. In there, shit.
Oh yeah, so what y'all thought? What I mean, oh yeah, back to Ye. Um, so Ye got remarried out of nowhere. You heard about it? Y'all heard about it?
Yeah, I'm telling you, he gonna have some more kids. Why?
You got more kids for
And
real.
Kim gonna be mad when he have more kids. She gonna be so mad. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be angry.
Oh, cause Kim ain't no way she having more.
Ain't no way she have more. Because even if she did have more embryos frozen, they're his embryos, and he's not gonna let her have no more kids. Because they don't have it the normal way, and that's another thing that's gonna make her super upset that his new wife is gonna have kids the normal way. They have Northwest was the only child she gave birth to. All the other three kids she had by surrogate.
Surrogate meaning that you give it to somebody else.
Yeah, like you put your
I don't
kid,
understand. I
have a
never
woman
understood that
carry.
at all. Surrogate.
I tried to explain, but it's basically like an egg and a and they're together, right?
Mhm.
But they're not in the body yet. You just put it in the body, and then whoever body can hold it.
I thought, but all right, once it's in the body, is doesn't that like attract the genes, DNA? Don't it become
No,
part of them?
no, because that's done from the material that's been put into the body. Like that establishes all of the DNA from there. You know what I mean? That host will say doesn't really interfere with that.
That's some wild,
It's still
wild shit,
pure
man.
genetics. You know what I mean?
Wild nigga shit, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. To each his own type shit, but that's some wild shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of people doing it
Oh yeah,
now.
Jojo, do you think DNA testing should be automatic or no? Or
Yeah. hmm
you think it
Immediate.
should be automatic?
Just like you slap the baby on the booty, that should be the next step.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I was talking to an old girl, one of my kids. She like, you know what? Your son is not even yours. I'm like, nigga. I remember exactly when. All right. Don't play with
Chill
me. All
out.
right. Bust in that. Shoot the club up. Shoot the club up.
Shoot the club, but
Chill out.
shoot.
All
So
that.
that was 3 6
Like,
Mafia.
yeah, all that. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what?
I
You can't do
say,
that
I,
to me. Okay.
I say, do what you gonna do. You don't even need to talk to me about it. Like, I don't need to be involved in that. Do what you gotta do as
Nah.
a man. You know what I mean? As a man, do what you gotta do. I don't need to be involved. You want to talk
I,
about
I was going a little hard on her, so I was trying to apply a little pressure, like to step your shit up, really. You know what I'm saying? But she hit me with that. I'm like, nigga, come on, all right, come on. I'm not your new guy, all right.
it.
Yo,
When
but
that discussion came up, I was like, I don't even know why we're having this discussion. Do whatever you want
all this.
tonight. Like, I don't care. Like, it has nothing to do with me. Because I have no need to lie. I think we both know. But if you want to play games, do what you want to do.
Shit
But
crazy.
I'm not paying for it. I know that. So,
All that, all that.
I'm not paying for it. But no, I do feel like yeah, that it'll just probably smooth out a lot of problems for our society if it's just right there, a part of the whole protocol, and it's no questions. You know what I mean? If you're standing here, then you get swabbed, or you get the prick on your finger, and now we know. And that's that. Like, and then I feel like if the further men that are standing there and they get the prick and it's not theirs, then they get to now, know much sooner and bring the other guy back. So, before mom and baby leave, everybody we know what's going on.
And I wonder, how do they even know if the testing is like on point? You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that's another thing, like 'cause you never seen no videos of somebody going through a DNA test to see how they do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mar. Mhm. You are.
That's what I'm saying. Make it a protocol so it's kind of like everybody knows, you kind of expect it, just like you expect any other thing when you go have a child.
Yeah, at some point, you gotta know what's what.
Right. And then it would also establish a lot of different things for us. It could do ancestry right away. So it's no more guessing and what the children are. We all know right away. But I
Mhm.
think there's a lot of negatives to it because of course we have such a negative society. It could be used against us. So
Yeah, and a lot of men are even afraid to ask because it's gonna cause rift just by asking for a DNA test. A lot
mhm.
of times,
With my
almost like
son, I tell him just do it. Like don't ask her nothing.
almost like asking for a prenup.
right? Yeah, that is similar. It's pretty similar,
Ah,
right? Hey,
yeah.
right, JoJo. Hey, that was a good
Yeah, they
synonym.
are.
Damn, huh?
Yeah, they're similar. And I feel no type of way about either. I feel like as a person, if that's okay, let's say women had this as their thing to keep themselves safe. Let's say we were the ones who needed prenups. So let's say y'all had children and we were the ones, whatever. Even though it's not the case, we know. But if it was reversed and there was a way to make sure I'm secure, there's nothing wrong with that. So for a man, if he needs to feel secure, there's nothing wrong with it. So those are tools for him to feel secure. Now, it does question why he feels so insecure in his relationship.
Oh, but
So if
by
yeah,
questioning.
yeah. Because if a man's like, I'm gonna have a prenup for sure, then he knows for sure he's gonna get left. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that.
You hear that 100? You hear that? You hear that? You say that. It means you gonna get left.
Hmm?
You know you're gonna get left. Yeah. You know, you know you can
Yo,
get left.
but I read, but yo, they said the rate of men actually getting it is only like less than 5%.
Talking about vasectomy?
Not for the
No, it's about freedom.
yeah.
Prenup. Yeah, and then fucking destroyed in life. Nah, I ain't going.
and
I ain't going for it.
and then they say if you even have one, a lot of times the I guess depending on what's what city you dealing with, they don't even care that they'll throw it out depending
Yeah,
on
and
depending on what
yeah,
judge you dealing with, what
Definitely
city you dealing with.
California.
as a woman, it's annoying, and I'm like, yeah, you know, you're gonna get left. As a person, if I put myself in the shoes of a guy, I'm like, my junk would be ironclad. Like, it wouldn't have not one loophole. You wouldn't have to worry about me. Like, and I would be happy to sit down and let's talk about this. Like, come on, girl, what you want? Because this is what I want, and this is what's in here, and this is what we're gonna do. And it would be ironclad. It would be like if we fall out of love, this. If I
That shit should be like, yo, that should be taught in like, yeah, it should be taught in schools, right? That shit should be taught in schools. That shit
Right,
crazy.
right, I'm just saying. Some stuff should just be built in.
Real
Like when
shit.
you get a dorm, they make you do the little dorm contract. When I was an RA, I had to like
Yeah.
sit down with both students and like
Oh, yeah.
do this little contract, like a little okay, what time you take showers, okay, what time you get up and play music,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
this is what you need when you are establishing a life with somebody.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
because it's like you basically merging two companies together, pretty much, right? You
Yeah,
merging
like
two companies together.
there's nothing wrong with being logical about not about love. I'm not saying that you need to use your head to fall in love. What I'm saying is once you know you're in love, like you all heads over here, I know I'm proposing. This girl is my girl. Then I think now you need to start making like real steps toward making that true. So some of those tools, even if they're uncomfortable, they are gonna make us have like longevity because that's what I need.
Yeah. But don't all right, don't first you have to go through before you even discuss that. Isn't that after you pretty much been with him for a while, of course, but after you probably gave him the engagement ring to start that process, or
Both, the engagement ring need to come with like
oh,
a
it
fiance contract. Like here,
that's
this
right. The
is
engagement
what
ring
I need.
should come. Yeah, the
That's what I
maybe
need.
yeah the engagement ring should come with the maybe even with the prenup, huh?
Right. Because that's like straight up, I know if I need to take this ring or not. And or yeah, sure, I'll take this ring if you want to, if I can have this, this, and this. Like if you can establish certain things, like I want to always spend Christmas with my mom. There's no way I'm spending Christmas with your mom. Like you could do it right then and there. Like
Yeah. Yeah, it is smart, but that's the thing because usually, I mean, I guess that engagement thing could go either way because that could just be whatever, but still might not go through. But I mean, it's at least something tangible. And if
yeah,
you can have a yeah, if you can have a written up contract with it with the engagement ring, that would be pretty
onboarding.
pretty yeah pretty efficient.
I'm all about that. I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. I really much rather have that than not have it because people get irrational when they don't have it, and then there is like a call to the question. The relationship is in question. Now we're potentially breaking up, and now I'm spiraling out of control because I don't have any. I don't know what that means for me. But if you have like an idea of what a breakup means for you, maybe you don't spiral out of control and
But
you just pick your life up and go.
all right, so the engagement process, do you think it should only be 1 year, or you think it could vary depending on? But most of the time, the general thing is 1 year, right? That's like the general thing, right?
I'm gonna be real, that's for broke people, to be honest.
Word.
Just word to the economy. You need a year to get your money right to pay
Nah,
for all of that. Like
but ain't that what most people do? Like they do it like that's how the time that's the usual time frame
if
for
it
it.
were me, I'm just gonna get married within my bracket. So if you propose to me, I say yes. We finna get married in the next 90 days,
You
and
said
it's just gonna be
Not here.
what we can afford. We're not gonna put on like we can afford something that it took us 12 months to save for. Like
You
that's
said
just ridiculous.
12
It's just ridiculous for me. Like I want a wedding, of course, but we just gonna do it on the scale of what we got. If we ain't got nothing, we probably shouldn't even be getting married anyway. But like,
Right.
but if we don't got nothing, then we're gonna have a wedding that's gonna look like we don't got a whole lot of money. Okay, but it's gonna be a wedding, and I don't care what nobody got to say. Y'all better come here, eat these donuts and coffee, and leave. Goodbye.
All right, let's talk about women that was married, but they left it. They left they pretty much terminated the contract.
They say that happens a lot.
Yeah, what's that about?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. What's your answer to that? Most, but it is a consistency though. Most
Yeah,
women do
yeah, that's rough. I
do
just,
do file for
yeah,
the file
they
for the
sure do.
breakup.
hmm I don't, yeah, I've been wondering about that myself because I hear it a lot. I don't know. That's really crazy to me to think that.
You would think it would be 50-50. It would be 50-50, right? More so, right?
Right. Yeah. Especially because nowadays the men want so much. You know what I mean?
Oh, you think the man even more nowadays than like back in the what, let's say pre
Yeah.
smart pre
Some hair
social
things.
media,
There.
pre IG area era.
The men want a lot, and you would think that they would be the ones leaving these women. You know what I mean? But what it seems like is going on is that they're staying with these women even though they don't want these women. And the women are leaving because they know they're not wanted. Because women don't really leave men that want them.
Oh
Does
yeah.
that make sense?
They just could once they once they sense that he doesn't want her as much
Right,
anymore.
right.
But
And
what
it's
about
kind of easy to tell because of the man's nature. Like a man, you know when he likes you for sure. And
because
so you
if he's
kind of know
not, yeah,
exactly when he don't like you too, for
yeah,
sure.
because if he's not, yeah, if he's not trying to come, if he's not trying to come on to you as often as
Yeah,
before,
yeah. Like
I
once
mean,
that changes, you kind of know right there and there your relationship's pretty much over because at this point you have to like bring him back into the relationship, then that's gonna be super hard. So, and most people don't have those skills, and most people ego can't take that. I know my ego can't take that. I'm very bad about that. So, you
okay,
know, if your ego can't take the fact that this person doesn't want you anymore and you need to reconvince them, then you're just gonna leave.
yeah. So we got Amber Rose came out and said like online. I guess they putting out videos on YouTube about it. Like I think today, yesterday, pretty much about how she just came on and said that she's done with, she's done with dating. Like she doesn't really want to, you know, date anybody
Mhm.
seriously anymore, or at least not now. And she's
Yeah,
been
me
through,
and her,
a bunch of, she's been through a bunch of rappers.
yeah, me and her feel the same way, other than the fact that I haven't been to a bunch of rappers. But
That's a difficult. Oh yes, I don't blame the bitch. Real shit.
wait, no, no, no. Pause, rewind, go back. Amber Rose has been linked to some of the biggest names in our culture,
Yep,
What's the issue?
period. So I think for her to date is almost impossible because once you've had that, you can't go back. You understand?
that's the thing.
That's really what's going on with her. It's not that she's some type of, whore. It's really just that there's no one for her to date. She's already dated the highest echelon.
Black and yellow,
Yeah.
black and yellow, black and yellow.
She's not gonna go down. It wouldn't naturally work out. That's why the relationship with this last guy was crazy.
Yeah, and then we got all right, Lala. Lala Honey Nut Cheerios. You remember that?
Oh god.
Same thing. She had the same
You said
problem. She was
that.
married to Carmelo Anthony. So who can she now date? Like a lot of people who
Yeah,
have had really good experiences have a
this
hard
thing,
time finding
yeah.
another experience. Like
this
I
thing just
actually
said
had
honey
that
So
nut
too.
cheerio.
what they're saying is that she been on social media talking about it's well basically she went on the Breakfast Club actually. She went on the Breakfast Club and she been on social media talking about how pretty much putting down the concept of marriage and all that. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much saying that most people are miserable. Most of the people that she know that's married are not as happy or are more miserable. She been saying all this stuff and like yeah, and she know that she herself like complaining, oh like yeah, I thought going back out in the dating market I would be able to it would be easy, but nah, she know it's hard. She know to try
Mhm.
to get with somebody else after
Yeah,
Mello.
it would probably be almost impossible. It wasn't like she was just like one of his girlfriends. That was her husband. She had a whole family. So I
Yeah,
would find it very hard for her to like just have another family, and so it would be settling anything but that, you know?
yeah. But I mean, if
Because
she wants, I
why
mean,
would you do it?
what type of? I mean, she gonna have to mess with some type of dudes, but I'm pretty sure it ain't gonna be no dudes that like Mello know, like.
Yeah,
But
that was a
they gonna try
hard
not to be.
follow up. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, and then I would say like out of both of them, like Amber Rose and Lala, they have had like I guess lengthy relationships too. So that's gonna be another layer of why it would be difficult. But it's not impossible. A lot of that is your mind working against you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
Mhm.
you're like limiting yourself. You're putting a lot of fear into play, and instead of like a positive mindset. Like somebody like Kim Kardashian, she will remarry for sure. Like I don't, she has shown that she don't let that stuff hold her back. You understand?
Ye actually did it. He did it. He did it on the low on everybody, huh?
Right. He did it sooner. Like he's the same way. Like they don't let that type of thing hold them back. But like some people will. And I could see how, because it would make you feel like you're settling. But I don't know if that's smart because then you'll just be alone for the rest of your life. Now, I feel really guilty saying that because I'm also very like I don't date. I'm not out there like I should be. But it's just easier.
But I mean, that's the thing. It, people don't. Yeah, it just yeah. It's interesting how they just leave dudes and go back on the market thinking it's gonna be you know easy to just
It don't work like that.
just
Yeah.
get another man that they want.
But like it's borderline abusive if I don't know, it's borderline abuse to just have to keep taking disrespect, right?
Yeah, I mean, I I
I
guess,
got
but
I get another you in a minute. And you know what Beyonce said?
I can get them down for you in a minute. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's tough
Baby.
because it's not smart to say in anything that doesn't work. And you're right, you shouldn't take people for granted because they are not as replaceable as you think.
oh yeah, Amber Rose and Lala. You think they got BBLs, or you think nah?
What?
Yeah, I think so. I think both of them. I think both of them got that done after they had babies.
I seen Amber Rose in person one time. She thick
Oh,
for real.
in,
She real thick for real, for real.
in South Florida.
Yeah, fountain blue.
And that's some of the best
Dumb
cosmetic
thick.
surgery down there.
Dumb thick, nigga. I'm like,
But
whoa.
what
No,
year
I
was
ain't saying
that
that.
though?
Huh?
What year was that?
Oh, last year. Or
Oh, that was last year.
yeah, I
And
think.
she was out there with by herself.
Well, I guess her band at that time or whatever.
Oh, for real.
Big swole ass security guards.
Oh,
Holy shit. These niggas bigger than a bitch. Not playing. Alright, yeah, you for real like that. Alright, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, but she did for real. Big ass.
And
That's
she's
so fast.
tall,
That's
right?
like a baby and another one.
And
yeah.
she's very tall, right?
Nah, she a fucking midget. All of them.
Oh, she's not tall.
OT Genesis, all these rappers, they're so fucking small. It's,
Oh, okay. Oh, Kodak, small, right?
what?
Smaller than Wayne. That shit funny.
You got a flashbang, nigga. I'm trying to blind you. Uh, It's so scary, old pussy. I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck her with after the club with her looking at. Yeah, nah, that ain't a midget though. He fit in my pocket.
But yeah, man. But yeah, this is the yeah. So we were just doing BB. We did a BBL talk before, but I guess we
Yeah.
messed up the stream because it was slur. It was slur talk from from the from the
Out of here,
from the
boy.
lick from the lick.
Yeah. Can't go
I'm
no
glad
further.
to educate you guys on all things girly
Oh
beauty.
yeah, appreciate it, JoJo. Oh yeah, JoJo. What city you from? You from South Florida?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I
Oh, for
graduated.
sure, for sure.
You know. But yeah,
What high school?
I mean, only
Oh,
the
you went to
realest.
Dillard? You went
I'll
to
let you
Dillard?
guess. Yeah, I'm gonna say only the realest.
Yeah, Dillard. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh
Dilla
yeah, I'm
Hot,
from Fort
aka Killer
Lauderdale.
Hot, aka Yeri Hot.
Oh yeah, I'm from the crib. I got that, opinion that a city woman would have,
Hey, but all right, top three rappers from Florida, or
From
top four.
Florida.
All right, top four. We gonna
They
put,
may be from anywhere.
or not just from Florida. All right, Kodak,
And you know that
Ross, Trick, and Plies. All right, what's y'all debate on that? If somebody said that,
no, applies.
That's
He no applies is he's certified. He's up there. I don't speak
I
no
think,
I don't speak no English.
yeah, I would think that's safe because you can't say Boosie because he's not from Florida, but
oh yeah,
Yeah, definitely not.
born in
He from
Jacksonville.
Louisiana actually, right?
Right. He
Yeah,
from Baton Rouge.
yeah, Baton Rouge.
But he be claiming Duval super tough, right? Like,
I mean, unless you're gonna throw what's the name in there?
Or
Who?
somebody like Pitbull or something, a Spanish guy, Spanish guy
Florida,
like Pitbull.
Florida.
Florida. Oh yeah,
About
Florida.
82 M's on your ass right
no,
now.
we don't want to throw them in there. I would say Trick and Trina.
Yeah. So you, Jojo, you listen to Trina? That was one of your favorite rappers. Growing up, or nah?
Yes, absolutely.
For
She
sure,
the
for sure,
baddest bitch, and I
for
met her
sure.
3 times.
What about Boston Richie?
Is he from Florida?
Tallahassee.
Oh, I
Why is
haven't
his
even
name
heard that song.
Boston?
Well, he's snapping right now, but they have some accusations against the guy right now. Hopefully, I don't think it's true, but where he was telling on everybody when he got he talking like gangster shit. So I don't know.
He
Hopefully,
he, he from Tally.
yeah,
Oh wow. Oh, you know what?
local.
T
He's a
Pain. We tripping because
Oh
T
yeah,
Pain's
T
in that
Pain, but I
list.
guess he was
T
more of
Pain's
a
high on that list.
he was more of a singer. He wasn't really a rapper, right? He
yeah.
was
That's right. That's true. He's
Nah,
very
but
auto
true.
he signed
tune singer.
Future. He signed the Future. The boy Boston Richie.
Oh really?
But yeah,
He had a song. He ain't got no song yet.
I guess I don't know. I guess that's some young nigga shit. Really.
You gotta mention the City Girls because they got the most recent hit.
Oh god.
So put some respect on their names.
Ball greasy. All right, I rather say ball greasy.
Shut up.
Greasy trying to find him some shine. After the close, there's no doing no follow me hard.
Just trying to
Understand that. Yeah.
say,
I got my phone on deck, got my Sean on.
like, Patron, all that.
Money long set five.
And I'm bad, 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 and I'm bad. People like people would not know that song. Like they be like, okay, but we do. That's what matters.
Damn, so there's not that many Florida rappers out here. I can't think of none.
yeah, that's what. Yo, I was thinking about that. It ain't really that many Florida rappers when you really think about it.
I mean, that's
Not
popping,
this year.
popping. Like
Yeah, I
they
mean,
got more
I
than
would put Pitbull in that top five. I guess he dominated the non black category, the non
Yeah.
black category.
I'm talking about before Bad Bunny. He was it.
real shit.
He was it, and I still love Pitbull a lot. So
Yeah, and then I
definitely.
guess you could say Uncle Luke kind of dominated back, but that was before even Trick Daddy. He was like, I guess he dominated Florida, South Florida at least, Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Trick Daddy came in and started dominating,
Back in the
obviously.
day.
And Trina slip and slide. Rick Ross came on.
What about what's his name?
Yeah, Ross is definitely in the top three, I would say.
Cause
sure.
yo, he was with Ross was with Trick for like several years, but nobody even was really listening to him. Remember?
Yeah.
It's like everybody was with Trick for several years. You had to go through Trick to, to make music in this state.
Yeah.
His dad fooling everybody.
Hey, hey,
He got
that
AIDS, but he's lupus.
hey, you
I'm like,
can't
yo,
catch me,
what?
boy. Don't let me stop you, boy. You remember that? Rap me, boy.
Yo.
I don't know what they played on the radio the other day, and I was going crazy. And I tried to get my phone, but I couldn't. I wanted to just to Shazam it, but I wasn't able to. But it had to be like his first song, I promise you, or his first feature or something.
Yeah,
Gotta
my
kill me, boy.
Took it
that
back.
All right, you boy.
and then he
Never
had that
disrespect me, boy.
and then he had that but
Oh,
you never see him sitting on D's never see him sitting on D's with me. They want to roll me, miss.
man.
They want to roll with me.
I
So roll
love
with me.
Trick. Look,
Yeah.
I love. I don't know what this world's gonna do, but I
Yeah,
know one thing
that was his
is
slow jam right there.
right for me, baby,
Probably
'cause
big as
I'm a
shit.
thug out there.
Probably
Hey,
big as shit, ain't
I love him, honestly.
his club dancing songs was jump on it with you remember jump on it with Kaya.
it?
It did.
Jump on the dick.
To
Suck on the
the
ah.
right,
That
right,
shit,
right, right.
It is,
that shit bigger than back that ass up down here, right here.
oh yeah, that was the Miami version of it, right?
Like
And Slip Slide.
regardless of who you are, you gonna dance on
Or Take
something.
It to the House. That's what
Yeah,
that was the
take it
one.
to
Take It to the
the
House. That was
house.
big. Yeah.
But yeah, that video was at Northwestern High School.
I
Well,
just
Yeah,
which
remember
the
one?
Take
feeling
It to the House
like,
video. Yeah, it was at Northwestern High School. That's where they did the video at.
look, I just remember being home for the summer, like, and visiting my grandparents and being like, I love this song. Oh my God.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream in like 3 minutes, 3 4 minutes, or whatever you gotta say within the few minutes. Let me know, or not, just say it,
I want
whatever.
to say, stop the violence. We as Americans have got to be way more serious about ending violence, gun violence, police brutality,
Man,
femicide, and all violence. We have got to be committed
oh
as
yeah,
Americans to
that's
end
like
violence because that's what it's like a synonymous word with being
yeah,
American. And unfortunately, it's really out of control. So I would like to say to any and everybody that hears my voice that, violence is really not the answer. And more likely than not, you are experiencing something that, we are all collectively dealing with, which is, post-traumatic, you know, things when it as it relates to being American, and you really just have to stop and breathe. You really have to stop and wonder what can you do to be nonviolent. But violence is a problem.
they say you heard someone say like the women, especially the women that most men want, I guess, right, the most attractive for most men or whatever. They start wars and they stop wars. That's what he said.
Shit.
It's true. And yeah, I want to be the woman that stops the war. If we could just be less violent, guys. Everybody chill out. Within the sound of my voice, I want everyone to chill out.
Real shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a problem with. I mean, ever since them Columbine,
Hmm.
been a damn.
Been going a long time, boy. Long time.
That's when they first started, right?
No, we've been violent way longer than that, but we gotta end
Yeah,
it
that
right
was
now.
like just a.
It's just
Big
getting out of control, you know what I mean? And we gotta do something about it.
Palm Beach
Minutes
Day
doing
kind of
something.
bright. It's a vibe, nigga. Blah. Palm Beach, Dade County, about Florida. We the best.
I
We are
mean,
the
what do y'all
New
think our
York.
country could do to make everything more peaceful for everybody and people like less, less angry,
Make Florida
less
the
Hugs,
willing to
capital
not
of
lash
drugs.
out?
America. Make
Hugs,
Florida
not
the
drugs.
capital. Shit.
That too. No, no, don't do that. But hugs, not drugs. I mean, honestly, we all need to just be more kind. That's where it's going to start. The number one thing that we're experiencing is frustration, post-traumatic, stress. We're experiencing depression. We're experiencing separation, anxiety. Like a lot of the shooters are incels, people who don't get warm touches. You know what I mean? And so the cure looks like it's love, looks like it's touch, looks like it's affection, looks like it's caring,
That's it.
emotions, kindness, conversations. I think that's the cure to the violence. So the further we get from intimacy and passion and love for one another, the more violent we get.
Okay, what about this though? But yeah, that's interesting that you said that because you know they
That's
say
it.
you know I mean as far as the intimacy thing, all right, somebody put a perfect example. Women, but women do have to do this because they can get pregnant, whatever. But they're only willing to get women are willing to get intimate with a smaller percentage of men, but
Mm.
men are willing to get intimate with a higher percentage of women. Put it like that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Very true.
that's gonna create it. That's an imbalance. That's an imbalance right there, and that's why some countries do allow you know they do allow like legal trade for intimacy, but United States don't really do that. But
You talking Mexico? What you talking about?
but yeah, I mean Mexico or yeah other
Yeah.
countries do that, and I think that does like help alleviate that imbalance because that's always gonna be an imbalance that
Well,
it's never gonna be even.
see,
It's never gonna be even. It's always gonna be more
there's
more men
this.
more men want intimacy from women than women want intimacy from the amount the percentage
Yeah,
wise.
from a small
So,
percentage. What to do? I mean, well, for one, I'll say this. I would say the biggest difference between America and almost everywhere else in the world is um the structure of family. So almost everywhere in the world, men marry women. In America, that doesn't happen on as a wider scale, because men do other things than just that here. You know what I mean? So with that
Oh,
being
what
said,
you mean?
we
Other
have
you just said other things. You said
use your imagination because it's all kinds
oh
of
yeah,
things and in between that
yeah,
that men do in our society that they don't do in other societies that
yeah.
are it's gonna impact that. And so with that being said, men have to marry women and morality has to really be brought back to the family structure. In America, it's just not that important to have a family. So that's gonna have to be that's a problem, and it's a statistical problem too. That's why they're like attacking women right now and making us have kids. So literally, this is
Is
an
it?
issue.
It's a problem with the law. It's a problem with the laws, right? Kind of.
I mean, with the government, their whole thing is Americans can't decline. And as it what the way that it looks, it will happen. Americans will decline. Obviously, they're looking for Americans that don't look like us to stay in, in a high number. But what in general, Americans the numbers will go down because of everything we just went through and slash the mindsets of the Americans. So they want us to have more kids. Now, having more kids is not smart if we're not creating families for these kids. So.
Okay.
That's really where our focus has to be, like family structure. And if you look at every other country, they have family structure. It's,
Yeah,
it's
they have strong. Yeah,
forefront.
yeah, they have strong. Yeah, they have stronger. Yeah, stronger
Way
family
stronger
structure.
families, and
Facts.
that's
Yeah,
the forefront of what they do on a daily basis and what they talk about to their kids and what they establish in it's established throughout the entirety of their culture. Everything goes toward that. The kid is born to become a husband or a wife, and in our culture, it's like a options, and there's a lot of other weird things you could do in between. So all I'm saying is, men need to marry women, and we need to put emphasis on family. And once families are established, we all in America will be less violent and much happier. And there won't be as many incels.
and oh yeah, when did you first hear the term incel? Because I just heard that maybe a couple years ago. I would say.
It's with all these shootings and all these shooters, because I think people
Is it?
starting to like, yeah, because they're trying to measure who is a shooter, basically.
And they're basically saying guys that struggling to get
Woman
women
attention. Yeah,
intimacy from women.
Can't pull
right.
nothing. Ain't no.
So you're saying if they made it easier for these guys, you know, to get it, it would be less of them lashing out,
Yes, for
less guys
sure.
lashing out.
Because I don't even think it's a matter of them getting it or not getting it. It's a matter of them thinking they can't. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
the
just
problem.
giving them. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, like
making them feel like weirdos, making them feel like outcasts, pushing them into this corner where they are angry at people, and they're mainly not angry. They're mainly angry at everyone, but it hurts the most when it's coming from a woman. And I'm pretty sure the men that ridiculed them as children also they have a huge problem with, but they
yeah,
tend to just shoot up everybody, and it just is that's crazy.
yeah, man. It's usually more so the Caucasian dudes, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of black shooters, but we've seen them though. We've seen shooters
D-
of every color at
DC
this.
sniper. DC sniper. And they was in the fucking army and shit.
Yeah, we've seen every color at this point, but we have not seen no woman. How about that? We ain't seen, you know, we ain't seen,
That's true.
no
You hear that?
children.
Yo,
They would normally be,
real.
past puberty men. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, that's the
That's
thing
real. I
about
ain't gonna lie.
yeah, yeah, women never lash out and like take
Never.
it out on a bunch of people
And not in
like a
that
guy
way.
would.
I mean, if anything, we'll just, yeah, self implode.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, right? Yeah.
That's
We'll
crazy.
destroy
I didn't
ourselves a
think of
little
that.
bit more than we destroy
That's true.
everybody else.
Only
So
men.
what do you think? Do you think if there was like more like clubs for these guys to like just go in and you know,
Feel useful. Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's big.
like more clubs just go in and have fun with a chick here and there, whatever. Like if they
No,
had more
because
of that,
women come with the plan. So they need a plan. Because the women don't ain't coming. Woman is not a job. You know what I mean? That man needs a job, and then he'll have women. But
so you saying most, but most,
he's not getting
most.
the respect that he wanted up front from the beginning of his education. You know what I mean? And then now he hits puberty, and he knows he's not gonna get any respect going forward.
So why do you think is white dudes that's mainly doing it? How come it's just that?
They're entitled. They're
Oh yeah,
born in a
they're
world
more
where
entitled than
where
any other
their
guy. Oh yeah,
gender has
oh
given
yeah,
them
yeah. You're
way
right.
too much entitlement, and it's dangerous. It's not dangerous for guys like you two because y'all are select men. You know what I mean? Y'all are tall. That's huge. Without anything else, your parents gave you genes that made y'all tall men. Then y'all black men, y'all the most desirable men of them all.
We're the
You
only
know what I
one. We're
mean?
the chosen ones.
Right, y'all the chosen ones. You know what I mean? So then y'all educated men. I know both of you have education. So boom.
Yeah,
Now you ain't no dummy, and you can make a couple dollars. Like you're select, and so women are gonna flock
yeah,
to you and fight over you. But then there's this guy over here who doesn't have any of that, but he feels entitled to the same exact woman you getting, and the same exact volume of women you get, or more.
yeah. But I'm wondering why, like, they say Indian guys, they don't really, they get diverse, more so than even white dudes. Indian dudes, they get diverse perception when it comes to, women thinking they're attractive. Indian, what would you when you say that? Indian guys,
Like the
they have
least
it. They have it
attractive,
Look,
diverse
typically.
when it comes to.
you get the word?
I think white guys
Indian.
got it the worst.
Oh,
I
you think
think
white guys have it versus the Indian guys?
They got arranged
yeah.
marriages over
You
there
talking
and
about
shit.
like, because
Oh
you're
yeah,
talking about like
Indian
just the
guys.
way they look, like the way that like their selectness, like their
Oh yeah,
marketplace, like
yeah,
that.
just looking, yeah, when they just try to get, maybe of course it'd be easier for them to get another Indian chick, but Indian chick getting other chicks outside,
Yeah, maybe all Asian
because
guys. Maybe all Asian guys have that category.
they all say they have small thingies too, right? That's the
And I mean, that
consensus.
culture would be the hardest to adapt to. I can't see myself like I'm attracted to Asian guys, but I can't see myself dating an Asian guy. Like, how in the world would that happen? It's just so happened I dated a black and Asian guy. My daughter's father is part Filipino, but like I like just like a dude who's of any Asian descent. It don't even matter what country. Insert any one of those countries. What would we have in common? It
Yeah, and they
would be
smell
weird.
they smell funny, huh?
I don't know about that. I wouldn't know because I really I don't know. But like I'm attracted to him. Like Andrew, what's his name? Yang for
Oh,
president. I
you
thought he
talking
was
about,
cute.
the Yang, the Agent Yang guy?
Yeah,
He,
Yang is cute.
yeah, didn't he have a video of him like
You see,
talking to a bunch of black girl? I thought I saw a video of him talking to some
Yang look
black
like he
girl.
like a black woman. Like he like a powerful black woman.
Yeah. Do you
I'm
know if
telling
he?
you.
Do you know if he is he even? Do you know is he even married, or you don't even know?
I mean, I'm sure he's in politics. Don't they all be married?
It's like it's like you assume since he in politics, he must be right.
Right. Aren't you married? You're in politics. But I mean, I thought he was attractive. There's really attractive Indian guys too. Um, a couple of them that's been on TV and stuff. But all I could say is they got it the worst. Black men got it the best, and then out of women, black women got it the worst. Po
Oh
us,
yeah, black
ooh,
women got it verse. Yeah, yeah.
poor us.
ooh.
I mean, who you think got it the easiest out of the women? You think white women got it the easiest?
White ladies. It's like the whole world is made for white women. It's ridiculous. You be like, what is like it really kind of stuns you sometimes, but it never surprises you. But like the world's made for white women. I mean, everything's made for white women. It's just crazy.
So what? All right. So Cardi B is a lot is a Afro Latina. Is that what she is? What is she? An Afro
Oh,
and
child.
Kim
Mhm.
K. She's not white, right? She's what would you call her? She's
Oh, you know what?
Armenian.
I know more about Kim than Cardi, but I know Kim is Armenian, and I know Armenians were killed in the Armenian genocide by the
Armenian.
Turkish government. I know
All right, but
that.
Armenians. If anybody didn't know what people would assume she's Spanish. If anybody didn't know she
Absolutely.
was Armenian, you know what I'm saying?
Which is the problem with Armenians and why the Turkish people didn't like them because of how they look. They were dark. They were like, I think they had light eyes and dark hair, and they were Christian. And so the Turkish government wanted to extinguish them, literally. Like, just that's why. Like, and where they lived, I think, it's always like, I want your resources. But they had been there for a very long time, the people. but the Turkish government literally drove them out or murdered them to acknowledge it. It definitely happened. They killed like a million Armenians, and this is like the reason why it's so. The reason why I even bring it up is because it happened in like the 80s. It's like not long ago.
Hey, I don't know if you guys seen this thing called the cancel court. It's on YouTube.
Cancel court.
Yo, this shit is so fucking funny. They did one LeBron versus Jordan. Like put an end to debate type shit. Hilarious shit. Uh, yeah, but they had one on the Kardashians, and you're like, the only Armenian in there was what's his name that died already, the father.
Right.
So the rest of them like, I don't know.
But those are his four kids. He had four kids with Chris,
Do
who
the
was like
do,
just like I don't know, American,
any of the
regular, like Italian or something. I don't know.
do they follow any of the principles or they
See, they
do
did, they did, and if you follow the if you follow the Kardashians a long time, like they used to talk about it when they first got on TV, but they don't talk about it anymore, which is weird. But I don't know why, but they don't talk about it that much. But they used to talk about it, and they used to celebrate and do little things. But I think their dad was raised very much so like that, and it would even make sense because he's highly educated. You know what I mean? But he was, so he's probably not. If he's an immigrant, a lot of immigrants from most countries, depending on where you're coming from, you're not just invited here. You have to have a reason to be here.
mm,
So you'll be in school, you know what I mean? Or you'll have a reason for you being here. So he probably, I'm not sure if he's even born in America, I don't know, but he could have immigrated here, went to school here. It makes sense. Like, yeah.
mm,
So
oh shit.
as far as the immigrant game, they're trying. Are they? Do y'all really think they're really like bringing over hundreds and thousands and even millions of immigrants every year? Like,
Absolutely.
I don't know, but I know Governor DeSantis took a bunch of immigrants and moved them to, what was it? Martha's Vineyard
Oh god.
on a private jet.
yeah,
I
because I
know.
mean, yeah, I've seen the immigrants get off the bus in Mexico and cross like it ain't nothing. Um, and hop on a bus, looking like they about to start a new, s- start anew in the United States.
Real shit.
Hey.
And they
But
say
that, I don't know.
they say they ship them off to different countries. Like
Seem a little bit like slavery. I was wondering if like why would you take them to Martha Vineyard? Like that's like some of the most expensive real estate in America.
You gotta get some benefit out of it.
I'm thinking they're going there to be labor and to be essentially slaves, like indentured. I don't know. That just was really weird.
so, or yeah, so JoJo, you say, all right, you say BBL rates, you say those BBL rates going up. You see BBL rates going up. Do you see
Yeah, because the price is going down.
the price? What? All right, now, all right, marriage rates. Do you see that going up, or do you see that
Oh,
going down,
I
or you
don't
see?
know. Mm. Let me
You,
just say, I think the marriage rate problem probably only exists within Black community.
But
what? So
man,
you think the marriage rates in the white community and the Spanish communities are going up?
same damn
Yeah, I
thing.
think it's probably higher. You think it's the same?
Yeah.
Oh, oh no, I think it is. Higher in Spanish. I think probably even more so Spanish than white now. Um, I guess it
I
depends
don't
on
know.
what city too.
I I cannot say without a shadow of a doubt that. more black people gonna get married. I cannot say that for sure. If
Okay, now,
anything, less black people gonna get married.
all right, now the having kids rates. All right, they say in Africa, like Nigeria, countries like that, they say women are having an average of damn near 5 to 7 kids. But in the United States now, they saying it's like one or two. They say below replacement level is like two, like less than two, but they say now it's one or two. And they say even China is having it, or like I guess China, Japan having a problem too, because they did do a one child policy where the government, I think it was, I'm not sure if they still got a policy going on, but the government said you can only have one child per household. You know what I'm saying? That y'all
Mhm.
remember when they put that rule out?
But
Yeah,
now they're having
you
for
know
the first time they're having like a drop in their population or something.
Yeah.
exactly. And the men out there looking like goddamn females and shit. Tokyo Drift and shit.
Yeah.
But I
So
can imagine like a lot of the most modern countries, Switzerland, America, China, Japan, like when COVID hit, we went into our sophisticated safety mode, and now we all are like afraid of each other.
Yeah.
oh yeah, because I mean, yeah, every time I go to the store, no matter what, Walmart or whatever, you at least see 20 to 30% of people still, practicing isolation, wearing the mask, practicing this, practicing that what was going on,
If somebody
in
touched me like
2020.
in public, I would freak out.
All right,
I'd be like,
let's.
"Oh my God, why did you do that?"
That shit was a big deal. Somebody coughed back then? Oh god.
Back in 2020.
What?
Or let's like let
What's
somebody
wrong with you,
coughed in their
nigga?
hand and then walked over and touched me. I'd be like, "Oh my God, what just happened?"
Exactly. That shit was crazy.
So,
But yeah, but
mhm.
now, I mean, even now, 2, 3 years later, I mean, you still see a good amount of people still, wearing the mask, pr-
Yeah.
still trying to be in isolation mode slightly.
I'm still scared.
It's weird though when I see people wear the mask outside. That nigga like
Yeah, that's weird.
it was a face to face thing.
Or in the car by themselves, like that's weird.
All that it's weird. Don't make no sense to me.
But people always did things that didn't make sense. They always did. Like you ever see somebody park? Sometimes you be like, "What the fuck? Like why?"
Uh,
It took you
Yeah.
2 seconds to fix that.
yeah. That's real. I ain't gonna lie.
So people just do stupid stuff. People dumb. They be dumb. Some
Oh
weird
yeah.
people dumb.
So,
And they can't drive either themselves.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, we could do another stream like this, man, whenever. You know what I'm saying? But this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upload it. It'll take. I mean, I can send y'all the link for it by tomorrow. It'll be on YouTube. I'll have the YouTube link. Y'all can listen back to it, whatever. But
What if we go viral and people try to like attack us? I'm scared.
it's funny because it's a YouTube show called Fight Club, right?
Mm.
But that's the name of the YouTube channel. But I guess you could just pull it up if you. But they do like panels where it'd be like 8 people on there, or like 8 or 10. But like I guess they do a panel almost every day. But it's usually like late at night though, like when most people are asleep. But for some reason they be getting people on there to stay on. But like they just go back and forth talking about. Usually they talk about current events. You know what I'm saying? Like within I guess the black entertainment industry or whatever. But it's interesting. You see, it's mostly black people that be on it, but they just be going back and forth. Like It'd be funny. But like the thing is, we could hop on there, but I think you do gotta pay maybe like I think you do gotta they get on the panel. You do gotta pay like 10 or 20 or something like that. Because
Oh,
I guess
I
so many people
normally
be trying
watch
to get be
watch
trying to
on
get on.
Clubhouse. It's free.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, but the next oh yeah, yo Adam, do I do want to talk about like business niches, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Business niches. Cause um and I was thinking of even doing like because everybody gotta work in some industry, you know what I'm saying? Like break just analyze all the different industries that people work in, and pretty
I
Yeah,
much.
like that.
yeah. My bitch got a bitch. My niche got a niche. I fuck around. That's all I got. Got every.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like the idea of maybe doing a show where you show people how to apply for a specific job or company and like go through it step by step, like how to get it or give advice on how to get hired.
Oh yeah, how to get
Yeah.
certain how to get certain job positions. Yeah, can do that, or even just look up what job offers they putting online on certain websites too.
All
Some of
right.
them some of them are laughable.
Yeah, yeah. So what's up with Craigslist and these fucking schizophrenic depression studies, uh all this like it's constant. I'm like, yo, every single day, like Kurgan ain't what it ain't what it used to be. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but I got to figure out how to like share the screen though on this StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not sure having like
Or to pull up websites and shit.
like so while we doing the stream, I wonder like because I'm pretty sure it's a certain type of button you got to press.
Mm-hmm. I like the vibe though. Us three, one perspective in
Oh
there.
yeah, I could get we could do this again. I'll bring another. Yeah, I could bring another chick on. Have a balance. Two dudes, two girls. But I think the most I could do is six for the free part of this because I'm only using the free version of this StreamYard. But I think to get more than six people on, you gotta get the membership. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit.
But yeah, so JoJo would like Sunday evening is like one of the best times for you to do
Yeah.
like to talk about whatever. What about during the week?
Yeah, I guess like late night, not
Yeah,
too late, so maybe like, you know, 8 or 9
yeah.
on like a Tuesday. Like, oh no, like a Thursday. I don't know. It's gonna be tough for me going forward because I got Miss Black and Gold rehearsals coming up.
But yeah, man, that was the, the BBL game. But I guess we ain't really got to talk about BBL topic no more.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
Next,
never got to ask y'all something that I meant to ask y'all. Do you want a BBL? Would you date a woman that has a BBL or has the work done and or any of that?
uh, mm, I know it look good, but I mean, do it feel good?
Hey, I remember someone said, as long as it feel real, as long as it feel real.
I mean, I bet
Because, you
shit
know,
does.
Kodak
So
said he knew it was fake, but
I
he's a
don't know.
gremlin.
No, I think that's unanswered questions. I don't know.
Are you a gremlin?
We could have been. Nah. Um. I mean, if you for
What's your
if you
sentiment? Is it negative or positive? Well, I
positive.
think I think Terrence said that he preferred more natural woman, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I guess I could deal with a B BBL slightly, but I guess it would depend on like after you really encounter it, how how you how
Yeah.
you how much fun you had with it,
Yeah.
Like, what
Proportion.
if you met a girl, everything, you really liked it, but she admitted to you, like, I've had some work done. Maybe not even specifically tell you what it was, but she's like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, just
I've
say I
had,
had some.
some work done,
Yeah, that would
lots of
be
work.
tough to deal with. I would
What would
yeah
you do?
I would inquire. I would like, especially if I'm gonna take her serious or try to like you know get her pregnant or something like that. Like take her that
Fact.
seriously. Yeah, yeah, definitely want to know the details of what motivated her to do it. Like, yeah, she definitely have to give me some type of some type of reasoning. You know,
Would it be a deal breaker? Like,
Mhm.
I don't think I could do
like
this.
I guess it would depend on the reason she say she got it and like
If I
pretty
met a
much.
guy and he's like, I had lipo, I would be cool with it.
And it doesn't matter the reason why he said he got it.
Yeah, yeah, I don't care. Like, if he was like, I got it because my ex-girlfriend told me to, or if he got it because he's like, I just really have really bad self-esteem, like, I wouldn't care why he did it. I would be okay with it. Long as it don't look bad. Like, let's say he got like botched surgery, then I would be kind of superficial and I'd be like, I don't know, you look crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be kind of, shallow and I'd be like, I don't
Oh
like
yeah,
the
let
way
me
it
ask you:
looks.
have you heard of a guy named Andrew Tate? Have you heard of that name?
I keep hearing his name
Oh, you
today.
heard his
Who is
name, but
this
you probably
fella?
just you heard his name somewhere, but you just
Who is this
don't
fella?
recall.
I think he's a womanizer.
Oh yeah, well I guess that's a good word for it. But I guess he's the main guy that's been going pretty much viral with video, just talking about pretty much talking about the dating game, about women, about men. Um, he got a bunch of videos out, but they did they did lock the guy up recently though, cause yeah he was pretty much saying so much stuff on the internet that they had to you know they pretty much cancel his social medias. You know what I mean? Cause
Oh
he
wow.
was just talking so much.
I think I may have seen a story about him, but I didn't follow him to know, who
Yeah,
he
but
was.
oh yeah, but yeah, 100 no though 100 no, but we could do another stream on that because he I don't know you know about you heard of Brittany Renner?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because he was on a show with Brittany Renner and it's this white girl named Pearly Things. So Pearly Things, she pretty much does a show talking about mainly dating, but she got like the most like she probably got one of the most I guess most watched YouTube like little
Okay.
podcast show, but
Mhm.
of like I guess she have like a people set up in her I guess in her house or whatever. She has like a podcast set up with like 4 or 5 people, and
Okay, yeah.
they talk about all type of. But if you look up Pearly Things, you'll see her pop up. But it's a white girl, and it makes it interesting. But it was her, Andrew Tate, and she had Brittany Renner come on. This is like right before I think right before the new year actually. and they did like a show pretty much talking about dating, and she was asking Brittany Renner all types of questions from how much she get for the kid to to you know, would she be interested in, getting back, involved with, like, certain guys or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, like a podcast. Okay, yeah.
but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna start the stream right now. It's gonna be like 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Ooh.
Super long, but it's all good. Yeah, I just stopped it right now.
Real shit.